Namaste, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. My name is Manisha. Today I am teaching you FAO and WHO Codex Alimentarius and Codex in India. First, let's start with the FAO. FAO is an agency of the United Nations that leads international efforts to defeat hunger. Serving both developed and developing countries, FAO acts as a neutral forum where all nations meet as equals to negotiate agreements and debate policy. FAO is also a source of knowledge and information and helps developing countries and countries in transition to modernize and improve agriculture, forestry, and fisheries practices, ensuring good nutrition and food security to everyone. The idea of an international organization for food and agriculture emerged in the late 19th and early 20th century, advanced primarily by the US agriculturist and activist David Lubin in May to June 1905. Later in 1943, the United States President Franklin called a United Nations Conference on Food and Agriculture. Representatives from 44 governments gathered at the Homestead Resort in Hot Springs, Virginia, and they committed themselves to founding a permanent organization for food and agriculture, which happened in Quebec City, Canada on 16th October 1945 with the conclusion of the constitutions of the Food and Agriculture Organization. FAO was established on 16th October 1945 in Quebec City, Canada. In 1951, its headquarters were moved from Washington, D.C., United States, Rome, Italy, and the agency is directed by the Conference of Member Nations, which meets every 2 years to review the work carried out by the organization and to approve a program of work and budget for the next 2 year period. The conference elects a council of 49 member states. FAO's regular program budget is funded by its members through contributions set at the FAO conference. This budget covers core technical work, cooperation, and partnerships, including the Technical Cooperation Program, knowledge exchange, policy and advocacy, direction and administration, governance and security. The FAO regular budget for 2012 to 2013 biennium in US dollar 1005.6 million. The voluntary contributions provided by members and other partners support mechanical emergency assistance to governments for clearly defined purposes linked to the results framework as well as directed support to FAO's core work. The voluntary contribution are expected to reach approximately US dollar 1.4 billion in 2012 to 2013. This overall budget covers core technical work, cooperation and partnerships, leading to FAO at 71%, core functions at 11%, the country office network 5%, capital and security expenditure 2%, administration 6%, and technical corporation 5%. Priority work areas for the coming biennium 2014 to 15, FAO has outlined the following priorities in its fight against hunger. They help to eliminate hunger, food insecurity, and malnutrition, contribute to the eradication of hunger by facilitating policies and political commitments to support food security, and by making sure that the information is up to date about hunger and nutrition challenges and solutions is available and accessible, make agriculture, forestry, and fisheries more productive and sustainable, reduce rural poverty. They help the rural poor gain access to the resources and services they need, enable inclusive and efficient agricultural and food systems. They increase the resilience of livelihoods from disasters, help countries to prepare for natural and human caused disasters by reducing their risk and enhancing the resilience of their food and agricultural systems. FAO has already assisted 1,100 youths in the Central African Republic through initiatives to increase the production of poultry, fish, and cash crops. FAO is seeking a fishery officer to be based in Victoria, and minimum requirement are an advanced university degree. Effective and efficient logistic system plays an important role in reducing cost in supply and marketing chains. FAO's reviews Next topic is Codex Alimentarius. Codex Alimentarius is a group of international food standards adopted by the Codex Alimentarius Commission and uniformly presented. The very term Codex Alimentarius is taken from the Latin word Codex Alimentarius, meaning the food law or legal codex. Legal food code. The Codex Alimentarius standards covers all basic food types, raw, semi-processed, and processed, that are intended for distribution to the customers. The regulations of the Codex refer to the food hygiene and quality, including microbiological standards, food additives, pesticides, and residues from veterinary drugs, contaminants, food labeling and marketing, methods for sampling and hazard analysis, food import and export certification system. The Codex Alimentarius ensures that products complying with Codex standards can be sold on the international market without compromising health or interests of consumers. Codex standards ensure product is safe internationally. Review of member laws based in internationally accepted scientific and technological standards. Codex Commission developed Codex in 1962, subsidiary of Food and Agriculture Organization, United Nations and WHO, joint venture between the FAO and WHO to formulate internationally accepted food safety standards for protection of human health and to ensure food fair trade practices. Codex Commission coordination of all the food standards, initiation and supervision of the draft standards, finalization of food standards, and publication of standards worldwide, and they amend standards in face of new technology. Then the structure of Codex Commission, basically intergovernmental body open to all UN member nations. Currently 165 members are there, and executive committee oversees commission activities. Secretariat oversees executive committee. The purpose of Codex Alimentarius is to protect consumer health and economic interest and to secure fair trade practices in the food industry. Then objectives of Codex, that is to protect the health of the consumer, to ensure fair practices in the food trade, and to coordinate all work regarding food standards, and to determine the priorities, to initiate the preparation of standards, and to publish the standards. Then the scope of the Codex Alimentarius. Codex Alimentarius covers all the foods, whether processed, semi-processed or raw. In addition to the standards for specific foods, the Codex Alimentarius contains general standards covering matters such as food labeling, food hygiene, food additives and pesticide residues, and procedures for assessing the safety of foods derived from modern biotechnology. It also contains guidelines for the management of officials, that is governmental import and export inspection and certification systems for the foods. Then structure of Codex Alimentarius Commission. For Codex Alimentarius Commission, there is an executive committee and the secretariat. Then there is a general committees and commodity committees and task forces and regional committees. Under the commodity committees and task forces, there are active committees, ad hoc task forces, and committee adjourned. Hope you all are satisfied with this session. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. If you have any query, please mention it in a comment box. I will resolve them whenever we have a live session. Thank you so much for watching this.